What's going on, guys? It's your brother O.T.G. The O.T.G is Overtime Grind. And we are here again today with another Reason tutorial. I'm thankful for you guys checking out the tutorials. Thanks for Reason Studios to leaving a comment on the baseline generator video. And for anybody who feels like that these tutorials help or this helps, make sure you join my Patreon at a $15 level or higher, and you'll get access to the secret playlist that I have that will walk you through me creating music and Reason from beginning to end. So it'll start from the preferences to the redrum to choosing your sounds, utilizing automation to sequence your beat and all of that. But I don't want to take too much time at the beginning. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you hop in the comments and just leave a like if you feel like this helps. It helps with the motivation of getting up every day and recording these videos. And it lets me know that people actually appreciate them or find some kind of value out of the programs. So today we're going to get into Friktion modeled strings. So we're going to grab it. We're going to drop that right in. I noticed that Reason just did a update that if you buy 12, Reason 12, you get all of Friktion and all of these other things that would come in Reason Plus. You get them now from Reason 12. I would say you should upgrade. But we're going to get into this Friktion strings because this is specifically for the Reason Facebook group. You know, as a composer, I know that when you hear my voice and you look at my channel, you know, the artists that I've worked with, Beanie Siegel, Tone Trump, you know, being a voting Grammy member for 10 years, I was in hip hop, you know, as a artist and a rapper myself, and the artists that I've signed and worked with, they have us in the gangster rap / trap / drill category. But what people don't know is that when you compose music for television, that you make all kinds of music, not just rap. You make all kinds of instrument beds, things of that nature. And so one of the things that Reason has helped me with as a guy who doesn't play or read music is it's helped me create some very emotional, cinematic scenes using strings and different things. So today I'm going to show you how to use Friktion. We're going to use Friktion, scales and chords, pianos, some horns, and we're not going to have any drums. We're going to create an instrumental, a string bed, some kind of cinematic type of piece composition. So let's get started. So we have our Friktion model strings. If you understand, there are no patches. I don't know, maybe there are patches. I didn't find any. And we're going to create our patch from scratch. So right now we have our violin. That's our violin. If you click this button right here, it'll give you violin 2, violin 3, the viola, viola 2, cello, cello 2, cello 3, bass 1, bass 2, bass 3, voice, metal, banjo, darbuka, the taiko, 808 rim, E-bass, guitar, guitar 2, and dry. All right, so first I like to start with the bass, and we're going to drop in one of our players. It's called a Scales and Chords. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit F6 because we just want to see the window only. And now we're going to, I want to turn this to a minor because minor gives you a different feel. And we're going to hit one note. All right, so you'll say, O.T.G, how do I find the speed if I don't have any drums or a metronome? So this is where your tap tempo comes into place. So what I normally do is I hold the key and then I count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we use those. We're going to start with that. We're going to turn it on our pre-click, hit F6 so we can see our window. I'm going to hit this at the top to drop down our mixer because we don't need to see that right now. We got a 5-bar loop. I'm going to set it at 8. So we got our pre-click on. So here we go. We're just going to drop something in. Let's use the 5 bars. Let's use 5 bars. Let's do that. I mean 4 bars. Excuse me. I said 5. And we want this note to sustain to the end. So we're going to move it to the end. There we go. We're going to change our clip color to green so we can see. Give me a second. Like, I thought I could do this without my headphones, but we need the headphones. I want to make sure I don't have any background noise coming in. So we have that, right? And, so of course, if we go through our friction, we have plucks. We have our bowing of the strings. We have our vibrato, our tremolo, our strings, our harmonics, our key mode, velocity and articulation, doubling for 4 players, reverb, LFO, modulation, EQ, and we have our key range right here, and it shows you the key range of where we're at with a sustain pedal. So we have this right now. We're going to go in and type right there. This is our bass notes. All right. We're going to drop another friction in there. Drop another friction, model strings, boom. And so now we're going to get another keys, scales and chords. We're going to click players. We're going to drop that in. We're going to make sure this is in minor. And now let's, so if we have a bass right there, let's see what our violin sound like. We're going to turn our notes down to 2. Let's turn it to 1. I'm going to show you something cool. So if you have it set to 1, so I missed that first note. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit stop. Instead of going and grabbing it, I'm just going to, here we go. We're going to erase that note. And we're going to leave that. So notice that I turned this to 1 note because I needed to play in key. So if I hit the wrong keys, it's not going to play them. So this is pretty simple. So now we're going to come back. We're going to add another and then Friktion model strings. So now that we got that, we're going to maybe, let's go for a deep bass, see what we can add some feel. So you see we're out of key to what we're playing. I don't feel like looking, so scales and chords again. Remember, minor, 1 note. So we're going to build some anticipation or build up. Here we go. And now we could go to our actual Reason sound bank. And then let's look for some pizzicato. I like to just call them Piz. And I'm still gonna keep dropping chords, scales and chords on there. You're just gonna keep dropping. Here we go. All right, here we go. So now I'm going to hit F5 and we're going to go up and we see right here our Piz right here on this. we're going to turn on the reverb. And turn on the reverb on our strings. And now let's go to, you can't have this without a piano. We go to keys and chords. We're going to go to acoustic piano. Let's see. I always hear people say, oh man, they don't have enough sounds, bro. These sounds are amazing. Let's see. All right. So, just to stay in key, we're just going to keep adding scales and chords using the players and turn it to one note. And it's going to be right. Here we go. Let's see. I'm going to turn that way down because it's a little off, but we're just trying to provide atmosphere. And now, one of the keys you could do is drop another piano in, and we're going to layer the sounds. We could find just one deep bass note. All right, here we go. There we go. Now we're going to hit F6. See, so we're going to play with the velocities, because we don't want it to come on super sharp. Right there. And now we could turn it way down. Leave it right there. And we want to turn it up just a little bit more. We want the notes to be up a little louder. So there we go. know people are like, you still got the metronome going. We need the metronome. You need it. Now, let's see. Oh, I know what we do. You add a bell. Where are the bells at? There's a specific bell that we use, or I use all the time. Let's see. Here it is under bells. We're going to use the church bell. We're going to throw the player on there. We just want to stay in key, so I know I'm going to just keep dropping it in there. There it is. That's the note we're looking for right here. Here we go. We're going to go up the keyboard. So there we go, we got that. Let's see what kind of horns we can add. And notice I'm doing this all from the stock sounds, because that's the goal. The goal is to try to get you guys to have some understanding that these programs have the sound capabilities of what you're looking for. You're just going to have to play around. And that's the beauty of it. And you know, I've been producing for so long that I appreciate minimalism now and being able to use one program. There we go. And now, I believe, if I go into drums and percussion, I believe they do have, let me go into orchestra sounds. I believe they have, all of the cool sounds, like drum hits, the timpanis and things of that nature. Let's see, I'm not hearing it though. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. So we let that play. We're going to get our crash. It's going to come on the 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now, if I wanted to turn off my click now, and so now you have a whole cinematic piece, right? So now you say, O.T.G, how do we make this work? So, okay, I see something we have to fix. We missing right here. Then we gotta turn this to 28th, 1/28th note to get it where it deserves to go, right there. So we turn this back to 16th so we don't get lost. So we go out of edit mode, right? And now how can you turn this into something? So you hit stop, you copy, paste, you know, go out. Let's say we want this to be 16 bars, right? So we have our bass notes. We're going to start with our bass. We're going to take these Ps out. We're going to start with our pad. We're going to keep our bell. We'll leave our hits. We're going to take these strings out, the piano and the trumpet. So we're going to start like this. And then we're going to go to the strings too and the piano. And then now we're going to come. See? Now remember, we add a little piece at the end. And now we have a build-up. There you have it. And this is how you could do an orchestral bed, or you could use Reason to do cinematic scenes. Like I said, I have 400 placements on television music, and I'm a hip-hop producer. I'm thankful for MC Light, that's who found me and was my music supervisor. She taught me some tricks, and one of those tricks was how to get out of the standard of what I thought I should be making and trust myself to be able to stack up and make something that builds emotion. And so hopefully you guys get it, that you could see with chords and scales, you know, and Friktion, that you can definitely create some atmospheric feeling mode music. And you know, if I was to go up here and I was to turn on the master compressor, turn on the threshold, hit the makeup, it'll bring out all of those sounds. And there you have it, guys. Hopefully this helps you. Turn it down some. Hopefully this helps you. Hopefully this sparks some creativity using Friktion, scales, chords. Hopefully this gets you out of building the same sounds. And hopefully I helped you learn something. Like I said, if you're interested in how I make beats and different things, or want to learn directly from me, just get with me on my Patreon. You can message me on any of my social media at Brother O.T.G. Like I said, I'm a nice guy, even though I've worked with some guys that might not be considered that. We are all family men trying to be great and find our space in this music world. I'm appreciative for all the people who leave likes, comments, and share. And hopefully this helps. Make sure you smash that like button, leave a like, comment, and it's your brother O.T.G, Beat Builder TV.